Hey guys, it's Hans Hobbies, and I have a video going over my Cen Racing Q Series Jimny monster truck build. And obviously it's not a Jimny anymore, it is a F-150 Raptor monster truck. And this is a build I've been working on for a while, and it's more or less done at this point. The body didn't turn out as well as I'd liked, so I was gonna paint a different body for it, but I don't know, because of the circumstances of my life, I can't keep all the cars I have. Even though I do have quite a large collection, I still have to get rid of some cars every once in a while. And this one is a candidate on that short list, so I wanted to get a video out there before I got rid of it, and then not have any sort of documentation about it. So I just want to go over it. And the stuff I did to it. I have upgraded it quite a bit. The body is the Proline Ford Raptor body, meant for the Traxxas 1/16 scale line, meant for like the 16th scale Revo and Slash and stuff like that. It happened to be the perfect size for this thing, so I threw it on there. With this 16th scale body on it, it becomes kind of like a 16th scale, like solid axle monster truck, which is pretty cool. The wheels and tires are off of the GF01, the 6x6 school bus I used to have. The tires are actually the same as the Lunchbox. The wheels are a similar design, but these are 12mm hex design instead of the weird proprietary thing that the Lunchbox has going. And with this smaller body on it, the wheels look absolutely huge and looks kind of like a clodbuster, like a miniature clodbuster or something like that. So that's pretty neat. Electronics wise, it's still running the stock electronics, stock receiver, stock radio, here it is, stock ESC, stock servo, the supposedly Savox servo that doesn't work very well, and then running the nickel metal battery. The tray can fit a 2S LiPo in there, and the ESC is capable of 2S LiPo, and it's running with the Dean's connector, so I have a little adapter going at the moment. So yeah, I haven't really changed anything about that. What I have changed is down here you can see this like sponsor plate I've added, so I can put like sponsor stickers down here. So far the only thing that's on there is obviously the Ford sticker. And then you can see here, this thing is four-wheel drive now. If you saw the review for this thing that I did a long while ago, you will know that this is a two-wheel drive truck with a placeholder axle in the front. And I bought the four-wheel drive conversion kit from Cen Racing, and essentially what that gets you is the second axle, drive axle, along with the driveline parts. So that was all installed. And then I also installed the four-wheel steer kit. You can see all the linkages on the inside working. And the reason that the servo linkage is done in this strange way, where it goes backwards and then back forwards to steer the front wheels, is because it has a mechanism right here, kind of like a clodbuster. It uses a single servo to operate all four wheels. So that is pretty interesting, though it does make the steering pretty sloppy, and I have more to say about that when I start driving it. So the diffs are still open. You really, I think, want them to be open for a monster truck. Though I guess, depending on your application, some people do like to run them with lock diffs, but so nothing too drastic going on here with this build. It's basically like body tire change and then some upgrades. Even the shocks are stock, because the stock shocks have been working fine. And overall it has been really durable. I've beat on this thing pretty hard, but it has been pretty durable. I haven't had to replace any parts on it, and it really doesn't have the power to break, honestly, but it has been pretty reliable for me and has been a lot of fun. Though some of the upgrades I've done to it, I wish I haven't. I wouldn't have done, because could have saved money there and then used it for something else. So I'll start off with the bad first, so we can go into the good. With the, it's mainly the four-wheel steer kit. The four-wheel steer kit is basically, to put it lightly, it's trash. The stock servo struggled enough just with the front steer, but having the extra linkages and all that extra force that it needs, the servo really struggles, and it doesn't like the center. So like, look, if I steer one way, it's not moving. I'm going to try to steer the other way. It's not going to steer unless I physically drive it forward. So that makes it kind of hard to steer. It is cool for that realism, because, you know, monster trucks are four-wheel steer and all that. But honestly, this truck is so small and already has such a tight turning radius. It really doesn't need the four-wheel steer kit. So if you have this thing, I would totally skip on that four-wheel steer kit. It's, in my opinion, it's not very worth it. If you really want four-wheel steer, I would find some way to make it like axle mounted, so you can at least turn off rear steer at will. So that's an upgrade that, if I don't end up getting rid of this thing, that's an upgrade I'll probably end up removing, because it really hinders the performance of this thing and makes it kind of hard to drive, and honestly kind of takes some of the fun out of it. But other than that, the lunchbox tires on it grip a lot better than the stock tires, and also look much better because they look more like a monster truck. The wheels, the stock wheel, the new wheels on it also look more like a monster truck, so that makes it look pretty cool as well. The body, despite my garbage paint job, I painted it in the middle of winter. That's why it's so garbage. But yeah, besides that garbage paint job, overall I think it's a pretty cool looking build. I could have more sponsor stickers down there. And then it flips over. It still does flip over quite a bit because it does have quite a high center of gravity. Oh, oh, dizzy, got up too fast. Yeah, so it does have quite a high center of gravity still, so that is pretty unfortunate performance wise. But one, it is a monster truck, and two, that high center of gravity makes this thing an absolute wheelie machine. That huge wheelie bar in the back, even with the four-wheel drive, it uses it quite often. And it still does wheelie pretty well. And you can still do all that typical solid axle monster truck shenanigans with it, just in a smaller scale. So if I end up getting rid of this thing, whoever has it is definitely gonna have a lot of fun with it. If I don't end up getting rid of it, I'll remove the rear steer, and I'm definitely also gonna have a lot of fun with it as well. So just wanted to get it out there, just to show it off to you guys. So that's it for now. If you guys want to see other RC videos and stuff like that, you can check out my channel, subscribe, give me a like, comment down below, all that good YouTube shenanigans. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.